Good morning, everybody. This is Mia, and this is my world. It's Sunday, August 13th. Tomorrow is my doctor's appointment for my rotator cuff surgery. And I just wanted to say how apprehensive I am because I know he's not going to want me to do all kinds of crazy things. And he's not very nice about it. What specialist is? So I did this. I put some lemons. I talked to a guest at work yesterday, and she was talking how lemons and water are such an antioxidant. So I cut up a whole lemon. I only have that much water, but oh man. And I'll get to work, I'll put some bottled water in it, out of the jug and fill it up. I got a whole lemon in there, and boy, is it ever refreshing and good. She said you could keep it in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 days and before you have to change the lemons. I told my husband, I said, you get down to the store and get a bag of lemons. It cleans the palate so well. I love it. I mean, no sugar, just lemons and water. I mean, a whole lemon. So that's what I am going to start getting into today. Yesterday was crazy. After work. I bought these Skechers shoes at TJ Maxx down in the Villages Friday. I wore them to work yesterday, and they were rubbing on the back of my heel. Can you believe Skechers? I can pick up a pair of Skechers and wear them till they get holes in the bottom and I get water in my feet, like the old ones I had, the black ones. I mean, I can't believe that. I just couldn't believe it. So I had to take them off at work yesterday and walk around barefooted. I mean, well, I had socks on. I wasn't barefooted. I had socks on. And I just sit behind a desk, basically. I just sit behind a desk. So, yesterday I come home. We had a major rainstorm. I didn't know it was going to be that bad, or I would not have went out. So I go all the way back. I didn't go to TJ Maxx and return them in the Villages. I returned them here. So I go all the way back here in Ocala. So I go all the way back to TJ Maxx, return the shoes, the stupid Skechers shoes that hurt my feet, which I could not believe they did that. Never had Skechers do that to me before. And I got the money, and then we went to DSW Shoes. And that's down under 200. If anybody knows anything about Ocala, Florida, DSW Shoes is next door to Dillard's. So we went there, and I tried on every shoe, every solid black shoe I could find. And found a pair of Clarks anti-slip, $70. Now, mind you, the ones I took back were $29, which 32 with tax. These were $72. Needless to say, I've got my old Skechers on right now, the brown ones. I mean, I've had Skechers since the Skechers came out. So I've got these brown ones on. I'm going to wear them into work. I'm going to take them off and put the Clarks on and wear them at work today and see if they hurt my feet. If they hurt my feet, I'm taking them back, and I'm going to the foot doctor, and I'm going to get a pair of orthotics. I've never had an issue with any type of shoe in my life, unless I buy them too small. I used to do that when I was younger.'t be a size 8, and I would buy a size 7 or 7.5. Now, I'm 8.5. 8.5. Depends on the shoe. Skechers I can get into an 8. These Clarks are an 8.5 because they're leather. So we'll see today what today brings with the shoes. But it was a horrible rainstorm. I better turn my lights on. Woohoo! Get some light up in here. We'll see what the shoes are gonna feel like. So today is Sunday. I'm dreading tomorrow. I'm going to have to take a nerve pill because he's not very nice. He just said, I went there 2 weeks after surgery. 2 weeks after surgery. And I couldn't go to his physical therapy. I had to pick one myself that my insurance, would take. He said, raise your arm. Well, 2 weeks after surgery, I was sleeping in my sling, okay? So I couldn't. Well, if you were at my physical therapy, if you went to my physical therapy, you would have been able to put your hand up over your arm, over your head. So I didn't like that. Was not very positive, and I don't really, I'm back where I was before the surgery. They say it takes a good year, but I don't know. So I'm going from shoes to my shoulder. I don't know what else to take you to. I don't know where else to go today. But I do know that since I turned my lights on, this is brighter. So I watching YouTube videos last night after I got home, before I did my physical therapy, before I did my workout. And because I do that in the morning before work. In the morning before work, it's a little rushed. Because I'm stressing to get to work on time. But at night, I can relax and take it slow. But, so I'm just watching YouTube videos last night. And what I watched was, I watched these 3 people in Washington State: Caravan Carolyn, Nomadic Fanatic, and Aja and Mumu. And those 3 are together now. It's like watching a TV show. Honest to goodness. And then there's one girl called RV Joey, and she's in, I think, Texas, and she's not with them. So she says the group's together now, and she's kind of feeling like, oh, I wish I was there. I know the feeling. I wish I was home. But that's a story for another day. I probably already gave you that story. So I'm watching these 3 people together. They're in Washington State, camping on some river. And it's like I'm watching a soap opera. It's crazy what YouTube has today. I remember back in the day, not back in the day, but a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago, I asked some girl I worked with, I said, what do you do while you're here at work and it's slow? She said, I watch YouTube videos. And I thought that was the craziest thing. I thought only YouTube was music, just, music you download and you can listen to, but I wasn't into listening to music. So I watched these 3 people and these RV stories, what they do, where they go, and they're all out in Seattle, Washington. And I don't know, but it seems like more of the nomads, the RV full-time people, it seems like they're out west, and I don't know why. And then I watched this one RV channel that is this is the Motorhome Experiment. They ride a Class A, which is nice, and they stay in campgrounds, and so does this other one I watch, Keep Your Daydream or something like that. It's a family. The other, the Motorhome Experiment is just a guy and a girl, and the guy and the girl, the Motorhome Experiments, they're going up the East Coast. They just came from Martha's Vineyard, and the other people, the family, that keep your daydream, they're out west right now. But they stay in campgrounds. This one, the motorhome experiment, they stayed in one in Martha's Vineyard. I think it was like $60 or $90 a night. I mean, they stay in nice campgrounds, which I don't know how. I wouldn't be able to do that. I can't live that lifestyle, a full hookup. You know, if I ever did go full time, I could not do that. Simply because I couldn't afford it, number one. Paying, you know, $50, $60, $40, between $50 a night average, okay? So, I would have to be Nomadic Fanatic, Caravan Carolyn, and Aja and Mumu. I would have to live like them, and I think they live so much fun. And then I watched this other girl. Her name is Carolyn also, and she's in North Carolina, I think. And she is riding around camping, and she's camping in, you know, resort rural places in North Carolina, with this guy named Bob, and he has a channel called Cheap RV Living. So he's with her, and she's with him right now, and her name is Carolyn, and she has a Class C that's breaking down, and I don't know what she's going to do about it. But those are the people that I'm watching right now. Oh, and Big Homestead. They moved from Ohio to Wisconsin. Big Family Homestead or something like that. And they bought a 30-acre farm in Wisconsin. So they're happy. So I'm glad for them. But those are the people I watch on YouTube. So that's what I did. I watched a few videos until I got sleepy, and then I went and got ready for bed and did my exercises, and now here I am with you. So that was my night last night. My day today is going to be work and then home, and then rest and relaxation. Hopefully these shoes don't hurt me, but even if they do, I'm not going to have them walking around outside. I'm going to have them at work, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have them at work. I wish I knew how to edit videos so I could show you the shoes, you know. Oh well, I'll figure it out. If I get me a MacBook, I think I can do it on a MacBook. I don't know how to do it on this iPhone. But a MacBook's going to be years off. I'm still paying my doctor bills. So, okay. Well, if you see somebody today without a smile, give them one of yours. It might be the only smile they get. Bye.